fine. Is there nothing in the party chat settings? So just suffering with a couple of technical difficulties, people. Unfortunately we can't hear ERN Ramos. So I don't know what's going on with Twitch today. Safety car conditions, Dame Zero kept up the start of the race. With ERN Massey crowding door, I think he lost position. Let's just check that quick. Actually, they all stayed in position, that top four. Exactly, did actually get in position. So, good work from those guys. No penalties actually, so it's not really penalty track, I'd say. So, it's going to be overly penalty free. Safety car conditions now. This should start from another lap, maybe, because we're all together. Well, actually, Kylie, I think that's. Must have lost actually. Kylie Ball's won. So he's coming around as soon as he catches the safety car. Should come in. Hopefully I'll have my co-commentator back. Just decided to reset all the settings on Twitch after that problem we had, so... Did it come up? Did it come up with the But GRA dropped him some positions there, so he might have just lost the back end there. So, a few drivers. So hopefully safety car should be in this lot. Haven't seen anything such as yet while I've been trying to get the stream fully working. It's a disastrous day for us commentators. Just our luck. But Dame Zero leading this race. These guys should, yeah, safety car is in this lap, so Dame's going to start packing up this pack now. Getting ready to start. Let's get a few time penalties. That might have been a collision, yeah, I think that will be. Between the Red Bull, possibly? Can't see, unfortunately, but the pack's bunched up now. Looking now, Dame's gone. Yeah, he's gone. So everyone's getting away nice and cleanly a bit further back. No one's going for the dive. Can't go for the dive. She can't overtake until the checkered flag. I think it was a Red Bull a bit close up. McLaren back there. We're coming down into turn one now. We'll get back up there quick enough. Massive now looking at the inside of Dame Zero. He's going to go side by side. That pushes Dame wide. Staying behind. He was looking for that. He almost got it. Nothing too mad. There's a field is quite strong. A lot of people struggling to get that start. Safety car. Coming down double S's now, all keeping nice and single file. Can they get this? Oh, that's Aki's beast. He's got gained a position off of Finn to race. Don't know where he is. It's Big G goes up there. That's a strange move to do, but he gets that one done. That's a McLaren round of fast scope. Yeah, he went round in the end of those S's. Big shame there from him. Oh, it's Fincher racing and Big G go side by side. Fincher racing gets that position on him. Really from him. That were 2 racing points there. They go side by side. Not too far back to get that move done. Using that ERS to just stay in the front. But leader of Dame Zero, he's out in front with a 0.8 second, 0.7 second lead. So Max is getting a bit of a toe off him now as the Ferrari of Red Bull beats it now, so good work there from him. Looking now into Parabolica. No, nothing going to go on there by the looks of things. Everyone's going to stay nice and single file. But the Haas is a bit slow out the corner. That gives Taui. He thought they're looking for a move, but his teammate's on the back of him now. He's got no ERS to use, but now he can use it again. After he started, but his teammate, which way is he going to look? Left or right? He's going to look at these. I think he's just a bit too far back for that move. Yes, he is. Just couldn't get moved down. A tad back too far. Maybe a bit team order has not come into play a bit late on in this race. But someone that just can't get away at the minute is Dame. These two battling it out for the championship currently. Massey's just behind him, so when he's 6th, so it looks like he's actually got quite good pace behind him. Looks a purple middle sector. Apart from that, everyone's keeping it quite clean. There's big gaps as there's a virtual safety car. Is that the McLaren off in the S as well? I think he done it in qualifying. I'm not wrong. Choice 2. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't been able to get Ramos' audio working. I think mine's working. I'm pretty sure it is. But he is still in the party, giving me information. So bit of a shame there. We couldn't get that working as a VSC is gone. The safety car, sorry, the virtual safety car has beyond. And the track is green. No moves getting done into that first that last chicane, but there's a yellow flag. I think that's for Kylie Smith back there. He's struggling. Fintu Race has gone into the pit, so he's opted for an early pit stop, only on lap 5. Back Rico gets past him in the pits now, so good work there from those guys. He's picked quite early to be fair, he's gone on the soft, so you've got to drive for that. So everyone's staying quite close. Racing points maybe could do faster with the station. But Towie and Wispy, those two are really close. Wispy looking to be quite faster than Towie at this point in time in the race, even a lot of the RS. So I don't know if it's worth Towie letting his teammate through, maybe letting him tag the G. He's less than a second up the right. Someone that also has less than second is Zaki's Beast. He's only 8 tenths, by 7 tenths now behind crowd indoors. He gets that couple and he's be quite dangerous. But it was at that was Kylie Boy. He actually went off, so he lost it on that slow left hander. And unfortunately, lost a few positions there. He got too far back. Rather than he does have for Zaki's Beast. Trying to get on the back of crowd indoor. He gained a little bit with that slipstream, but we won't. Sorry, we do have DRS, so. So Dame Zero now setting past for 1/3 point top on the end of it, trying to extend that gap from Max to championship rival. Because that's that's Mercedes deciding to go up the inside of Wispy, so being stuck behind his teammate has made him vulnerable to the medium runner of Ben, so that really hasn't worked out for the racing gang here, but Kylie Boy now right on the back of GRA on the back of Kylie Boy. I think Kylie Boy might have actually got that overtake done. But Zaki's Beast right on the back of crowding door now. If Redman gets a 3-second time penalty. So he's looking right on the back of him, so he might be able to get something done in his parabolic really close. He's got 72 ERS and crowding's only got 60%, so not much of a difference, about 10%, 10% difference. So not a huge difference, but it could be a lot going down this straight. It's Fintu Racing now and Pizza going. Sorry, Fintu Racing's actually spun. So big shame there from him. Yeah. Oh, he got past Pizza. Sorry. Yes. Sorry about that. Just getting a little bit of dirt there. Struggling there. The medium runner of Ben though, he's really got the pace right now. He's right on the back of his racing. I'm interested to see what you can do. She's a lead medium runner at the minute. he's in a good position now. He's using DRS overtake. Is he going to go left or right? Is he going to stay behind? Or is he? It's difficult trying to get the move done. Few people got time penalties, none of them in front of him though. Oh, but Terry's how it goes, just a little bit wide there. Can he find a way past on the curb? No, he's biding his time, but this could be hindering them. These guys in head of staying just down in front. They're not being able to catch these little gang like cars here. The closest person on track is Bennett with Terry Tower. This group, they're just staying really close together. A bit of a DRS tray. But Bennett, he's got so much pace on those medium compound tyres. He has a little look up the inside there. He's a bit twitchy actually on the exit. So it shows he's really pushing. And then we've got these two little groups of Saki's Beast and Crowd Indoor. And Massey and Bennett. So now recall Redmond are quite close now. Redmond actually hasn't. That's in 3 seconds. Or could be his speed and kind of get saved to go just to come see if I can find that. Has an 8-second penalty. So that's going to be big for him when it comes to the end of this, because it's not, especially if he can't, he's not going to be able to get rid of it. So it's really going to hinder him, especially so if there is a safety cars. Ben's just lost a lot of time to tear down this time, so I don't know if there's a bit of a wobble there or something. But Big G's the one under pressure with, what is it, less than 6 tenths in between him and, sorry, just under 7 tenths between him and Tear Towers. Really found his pace right now with his soft compound tyres. But it looks like soft maybe going off a little bit. Oh, Tear Towers gone wide! Ben, yes, he does ask his opportunity. He's bided his time and it's paid off for him, so now he can only attack Big G and the Haas car. So this Mercedes on these medium compounds is really working now. But I think that's kind of it for the overtake for the time being. Looks like Saki's Beast right back at Grand Doorstep, but Grand gets really next off there. It's not allowing him past at all. Also now Crowd Indoor catching pizza, so could there be some action going on back here for 12th place? Oh, it's Redmond. He's been overtaken by the Ferrari of the ERN recall. So that's, we got that just done before Crowd, so he's used some ERS, I'm going to presume there, but is he going to come, is that Merc going to come back at the Ferrari? No, just a bit too far back there. Not being able to get that one done, so maybe something down the stroke, they'll just ride on board now with these guys. Redmond's actually got time penalty, I'm not sure what off, but now DRS very painful, it's moving left and right, just going to break that DRS down straight, because that's Wispy that's gone into the pits, decides to change compound tyres over to the hard, so he thinks it's time now to change the entire compound tyres, since it is lap 10. Wispy now as well, he's coming now, so he's coming out of the pits, gives GR8 the position up, he's a second off the back of him, so he's going to have to work hard to get that one done. But Saki's Beast right on the back of Crowd Indoor again. We've seen this time and time again. These cars, that's why Crowd Indoor just gets the better of the X's in the two. Oh, there's Ben now. He's right close to the back of Big G. He just couldn't get that exit, but now, oh, he's got a good tone now. Is he going to go up the inside? He's going to think about it. He's having to go a long way around. Oh, Big G. Oh, a bit locked up there from him. Oh, missing the back of him somehow. And quite another day for that one. But the Merc using the overtake. Is he going to go for one into 180? Going up the inside. Can he get this move done? Yes, he's done. He's done it before the corner. Beautiful move there from those guys. Got a few people cleaning up the time penalties as Dame Zero is pitting. So he's going to try and do the undercut now. A massive Crowd Indoor. And that's the yellow flag in sector 1. Who's that? That's not Finty Racing. It's Shadow Wolf, I believe. Yeah, he's backwards in that. Those S's, so big shame there from him, almost being lapped by the leaders. Oh, as he's come round again. Luckily he's ghosted, so Pilot Boy is Big G's pit as well. A few people now coming into pits from back to the cars. This is big fight here. Wispy Stone's going to look around the outside of everyone's kind of quite close together. The yellow flags in sector 3 and 2, so I'm not sure what's really going on. Not letting people overtake, but Big G lost a few positions, hitting for those hards. So now we've got Recall with just Dame Zero right behind him on those medium compounds tyres. So he's decided to go soft mediums like I said before the race. So he's got to take these mediums all the way to 27 to the end. So I don't know if they're going to be quite warm enough because tyre wear is quite high rank. But something to watch out for because we've got the guys, Massey, he'll be looking. I don't think you can see him right now, but he'll probably be going on with some hard compounds tyres. Because he's going to be pushing right now, see if he can get that overcut. There's crowd indoors coming in now. Let's see if Dame's got the kept that overcut over crowd indoors on the overcuts, medium compounds tyres go on. So he's going to be doing the same thing as Dame. Zakid Beast coming to the pits as well. Dame Zero now coming down the main straight. Yeah, he gets a big gap there from ERN crowd indoor. A few people jump up. Redmond as well on those medium compounds tyres. 11 laps old, so he started on those compounds tyres. So where's he going to come out on that? So he's P6. He's going to have to pit around lap 19 or so. So around that area. Highly points. Just we got overtaken actually by Wispy, I think. Yeah. There's a bit of side-by-side action. I accidentally missed as Dame actually sets the fastest lap. So some big gaps for him right now. Zakid Beast getting past Kylie Boy there. So Kylie Boy seems to be struggling a bit as this is Big G looking at the inside of Kylie Boy. Just can't really move down. So he's looking really well on these tyres. We had a yellow flag there, but I don't think anything. Might be a front wing lost or something. No, it's a Renault of Shadow Wolf again, so unfortunately he looks like he's really struggling with his broken front wing. And there we go. Yeah, we're not going to watch him because he's got a 10-second time penalty. That's a big one. That's a bit unfortunate. But some really big gaps from these pit stops. So close to actually Zakid Beast, so he's right on the back almost to Wispy. Another fast lap of 1:30.0. So he's really pushing them on those medium compounds tyre. You might not want to push too early too fast. If you're going to have to suffer from tyre degradation. So. But now medium strategy is actually open now, but Zakid Beast is right on the back of Wispy Stone, so he's going to get speed done though, he's not going to have to bide his time. What you do have to run on this track, people struggling to get past him. But someone else, Kylie Boy, right on the back of Big G, PC, he's on the back of GRA, with his teammate behind with ERN quite quick in the qualifying, but it looks like he's really struggled in the start of this race. He's just had to, unfortunately, coming from the back of the grid. Now Zakid Beast, he's looking like he's got about the same pace as Wispy on those hards right now. Not being able to get past. As Redmond gets a time penalty, but that's Pete's. I think Ferrari just did the swap, yeah they did this recall up to P12 again. But he's going to be on the fight now, see if he can get past GRA. He's just in front of the Alpha Tower. As we keep having yellow flags. I think that might be Shadow Wolf, but that's ERN Massey into the pits. Has Dame got the undercut on him? Yes, he has. Big time. That's huge. That gap now. That was less than a second. Now it's 5 seconds. That's a huge game for this race. So now a bit of action going on here. Fincher Racing going up the inside of Pete. So he's struggling a bit, but he's decided to come into the pits. I'm not sure if there's any damage. A bit of side-by-side action going on here. The Williams and the Ferrari going side-by-side, but that Williams gets it. So the Ferrari gets it done with DRS assistance. Down into turn 1. It's a really good move there. Looking a bit further up on the grid. not much action really going on. There's a big gap from P6 to P5, 8 seconds to 8.2. So that's a huge gap from those guys. So that's the front runners. Redmond's really been doing well on these medium compound tyres, but they are 13 laps older. You're gonna have to be trying to save them. Let's see if they can go a bit more. They're not the same lap 19 I said originally, I believe. So you're gonna have to fight for this. He's got a big cap to fight for Damon's level. But Ben's currently leading this race with 13 lap hold mediums as well. So he's managed to come up the grid as he goes 3 times actually slower. So he's still got some good pace on his medium compound tyres. But Kylie Boy just behind him, he's unfortunately lap. So really going to be a bit of a struggle for those guys. So is Crowded Door, is he going to get this overtake done? Yes, he is getting that overtake done on the Mercedes there. So good work there from him getting that move done. Redmond now. I think he's lost a bit of time to ERN crowding. You just have to see if he can find that gap. Looks like he's struggling around those corners, just not grip that the car's given him on his 14 lap old medium, so they're going to be quite warm. But looking back further in the grid, that Ferrari's right on the back of Big G now. Let's think about getting a move done, as everyone's either, the majority of people on the medium, so they've gone soft to medium. But then you've got a few people like Wispy, Big G that have gone soft to hard. So they're really going to be bogged down on the mediums with ERN Recall that's on the mediums behind him, only lap hold. He's really pushing it. He's got 70% of his ERS. Big G's got 54%, so they've got a lot of ERS for this stage of the race. So he's saving the well Division 3 have round it. Really pushing there. ERN Recall is, can you get a move done maybe down the straight? Down the straight to Parabolica. Coming there down. Trying to get him on toe. Move over a little bit, see if he can break it, but Recall not going to allow that one to happen. These guys now less than a second. So Kylie Boy and Finchy racing side by side. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Finchy racing. We can't really go side by side, but Kylie Boy is the one that goes around the outside. Finchy racing. No contact there. It's really good work there from those guys. And for keeping that one, will Finchy Racing actually come back on him? Yes, he will. Overtake. So he's coming down into the first corner and he gets that move done really nicely. Can Kylie Boy fight back? He's right on the back of his gearbox, but no, can't get that move done unfortunately. So Kylie Boy, sorry, Finchy Racing lives to fight another day. To have Tower Merc driver of Redmond. He's 3.1 seconds behind Crowding Door. He's 15 lap old medium, so he's really going to be struggling there on those tyres. So we're going to have to try and see what someone that's close is ERN Recall. Go bide him time. Break it earlier. So he's going to have to go and try and get this move done. He wants to try and get on the back of Wispy in front. Now he's not using his ERS, but he's right close up to the gearbox on those medium compound tyres. So is he going to look into this last chicane? So he's going to look left or right. He's going to go around the outside. He's going to look the long way, forces Big G to defend. But he's right on his gearbox now. He's got side by side. He's going to have DRS right on the back of him. Can he get this move done? He's going to just spin around to the outside, beside him before the DRS zone. He gets that move done really nicely. It's good work there from that Ferrari driver for Recall. Looking a bit further up now, Dame in the lead of this race after the guys pitting. So, who was in P1? I'm not 100% sure who it was. But someone that's decided to go on the soft compound tyre is Ben. So he's thinking maybe I could do the 2-stop and get away with it because of how spread out the grid is. But he's right on the back of Crowded Door now with his soft compound tyre. So I wonder if it would take him too long to get on the back of him because he's gaining like that. especially in these corners. Maybe not too much down the straight, as tyres don't really affect you in straight lines. It's all about the corners and exits. Yeah, he gained a 10th there, but who's that in front? That's kind of off. That was Dame Zero there in gravel. He's a bit too far up the road. He's coming to the last chicane. Ben there setting the fastest middle sector. We're right, keep on board with this battle because I can't really see much going on. Big G and Recoil quite close down the bottom there. But now Benny going to be looking up. He's got DRS assistant. He's had a really good exit with those soft compound tyres. He's going to look around the outside. Is he going to get this done before the corner? Yes, he is. So that's a brilliant move there from Ben there. Really good work in there. That's his teammate Ready. Come into the pits. I think he had a 5-second stop go there, so he got rid of that penalty. Because there's a yellow flag in sector 1, and I think that's Kylie Boy that's unfortunately crashed out. So let's find someone just to clarify that. And, yeah, he's gone off there, so unfortunate there for him. DNFing from this race, so we currently got 3 people at DNF. Kylie Boy, Shadow Wolf and Farscope. So safety car actually. So what? Oh, that's didn't even notice that safety car's come into play now. So far late on in this race, and something I'm thinking is Ben, could he come into the pits now and try getting a on those mediums, the freshest mediums all around him. With a fall around him, unless Dame decided he's going to come into the pits. He's got a nice gap behind him to Massey, but track position is a thing around him. So let's just keep an eye on Dame. Is he going to come into the pits? Yes, he is. So let's see what tyres he's going on. So he's got 10 laps left to go. Could he be thinking the softs maybe, actually? Could this be the way to go? Yes, it is a soft compound of tyres for Dame Zero. Massey hasn't pitted, he stayed out on those medium compound of tyres. Dame's going to be much faster in this late stage of the race. But Ben as well, he's on the softs, only a lap hold, so actually he doesn't need to come on the mediums because so soft will last the end of the race. Dame now down into 4th place, so he's got some work to do to get past these guys and try and take the lead away from Massey, that is his championship rival at this current time. And I'll just quickly find out how many while this safety car's going. Is that ERN Massey getting past the lapped car? Yeah, I think he is. Yep. Just my phone's died, sorry. I won't find that for you, unfortunately. So there's the safety car down, and a nice lock up into that corner. But a few penalties actually being gained. Just gonna have a look on the race, see what that is. Currently, actually, Dame Zero has the fastest lap, so he's gonna get an extra point currently. So, penalty. So, Teratawi actually has an 8 seconds. So, it's really going to hinder him with this safety car so late in this race. With only 8 laps to go. I believe that is, yeah, 8 laps. So, a few people having a penalty. So, that's Teratawi, his teammate actually, Wispy. He's got 3 seconds. Also, there's a Finty Racing, he has a 3-second time penalty. Not 100% what I think, not what DT means. So he might have a 5-second. I'm not really sure what that means actually. I'll have to find out at some point. But and then Kylie Boy also has 6 seconds worth of time penalty. So not many time penalties as Teratawi actually decides to come into the pit, so he might have a 5 seconds, so he might try serving that, but he's actually got a broken front wing. No, he... I don't know if he does or not. No, he doesn't have a broken front wing, so sorry about that. He's come out behind a few people. But a few people have actually decided to pit. Who else has pitted? Big G has pitted, sorry. He decided to come into the pits, get that one done. A lot of people on soft compound tyres now. So, I was looking at those penalties, a lot of people pitted for those soft compound tyres. Majority of the grid, the only people that haven't pitted is Zaki's Beast, ERN Crowdin and ERN Massey. So those guys are going to be seriously under pressure now. Because he's got all these soft runners behind him. They're going to be much quicker through the corners. And he's 7 laps in front of the cold mediums. They're not going to start going off, but they're not going to have as much grip as they did at the start. So definitely they're going to be under pressure. But Massey currently our championship leader. With only a few points in between him and Dame 0. Those two are really going to be fighting. Dame's got to fight now to really push and try and get Massey, get this win, and try and get back up there into his championship. I don't think he will actually overtake him if he wins the race. Massey finishes in the top 3, but he'll be really close to him. Massey won the last race. Dame unfortunately didn't get any points, so yeah, if Massey finishes in the points at all, I don't think he will overtake him. The safety car might be in this lap as Massey has backed up the grid for it. Yeah, the safety car is in this lap, so there we go. You know, Massey slowing down the back of the grid with Ferrari that's actually going to be in the way of Pizza, so that could hinder the guys behind the crowding door and so Ben crowding door. Is that Massey gone? Yeah, Massey's gone into the last corner. Actually, a good thing there from Pizza, a bit really nice there, moving out of the way for these guys. As he is a lap car. But a few overtakes being done. Who's this? This is the Ferrari. He's getting, sorry, Fincher Racing. He gained a position on the Wispy on that opening down main straight. There's a few people getting time penalties. Someone that has got 5-second time penalty is Dame 0 for ignoring yellow flags. So I think he might have got the overtake done on someone under the yellow flags, and unfortunately got a 5-second time penalty. That's going to be a big problem for him, so he's got to try and get past Matthew and pull 5 seconds to keep within his grasp to win the championship. It's really close for these guys now. So this amount of grip now with soft runners compared to what's actually crowding door. I think it's really hoping to maybe use a bit of a toe from it, because that looks rather easy there. Recall knowing how aggressive he can fight in a good way, of course. But unfortunately, no action for me to commentate on that. Someone that just a bit twitchy there on the car. So he's only 6 tenths behind Matthew. So he's going to be looking to really get this move done. Could be a chance for really great, because there is a fair gap behind, 2 seconds actually. It's Dame 0, so he's really going to be pushing now. When we was talking to the party before the stream, he was saying this is his favourite track, etc. Proved that in qualifying, but can he prove that now in the race? Try and win this race. It's going to be a tough one, but coming down into turn 1, we've got the moves done. Spread out a little bit, so I'm actually going to lead again. Sorry about that, guys. So 4 tenths now from Ben, and a few people, Big G's closest in that back, only 4 tenths behind Wispy, but Tarry trying to get that, trying to swing out and get better running into the corner. This is quite a difficult corner to take it flat, because that's a yellow flag in sector 1. And is that a Ferrari? Yeah, that's P6, unfortunately spun there. It's a big shame for him being lapped and actually spinning, but the racing points, did they just collide there? No, he didn't. He didn't really that many. He didn't really hear a tap, but it looked very close. Tarry and Wispy back out again, Wispy behind. So I don't think Tarry really noticed him, but these guys here in Division 3 really going for it. Right on the back of ERN. Can you get this move done? Looking into is it 130R parabolic? I can't remember. One of the two, but he's going to look up the inside. Can he get this move done into the chicane? Oh! That's really close there, and he gets actually overtaken by Tarry. Didn't expect those guys to be going side by side. It didn't work out for them. So really good there from Tarry. Who's this under pressure now? Oh, with 4 wide nearly. Oh god. That's Fincher Racing getting past Wispy. Oh, and did he hit? Wispy hit Zach. Really good tap in the middle, pushed him out onto the grass. And luckily, he didn't hit Big G in the process. So That was a bit of a close one there, but Tawi now thinking about fighting the ERN recall. Is he going to look up the inside here as he goes on the grass? Oh, trying to get past. Going out a bit too wide there, pushing hard there. Tawi is looking a bit further up the grid. Dame Zero gone from 2 seconds to 0.7 seconds. So he's really now fighting for his championship. About that. Only 6/10 now, so he's really pushing on these guys in the front. So we've got Ben that's on 5 lap hold soft, and Maxi was on 8 lap hold medium. So really struggle there from him. So coming now, Finchy Racing getting past Tawi there. Sorry, I missed that one. Coming down now into 130R. And he gets moved on. Tawi going up the inside, but backing out of that one. Not thinking a bit better. He's going to look up into the chicane maybe. No, he's not. He's going to buy his time. Look into the. Always gets a 5-second time penalty for going a bit wide on that curve. Sure. But now DRS assistance. He's going to look. He ain't got much overtake. Let's see how much Finturation has got. Much as well, so they can't really use it. So the only thing helped in there is DRS. What's his teammate got behind? 13%, so a little bit more. But Tawi making a mistake. Just going out a bit wide on the grass. Does it again. Yellow flag sector 3. That's Dame Zero off. That's big. That's Dame Zero off there. I don't know. Dame Zero won him right. Yeah, it's overtaken by Fincher Racing now. It goes around the outside ring there. Coming down that fast right hand down here. And he's going to have to start all over again. We're down in P6, so this is really unfortunate for him. But that's promoted ERN recall up into P3, getting back in that podium position. 4 seconds. So 5 seconds now, basically in between him and Massey. So he should keep P3 at this rate. There's penalties coming this way, so we're having another look at penalties. Not that one. Penalties is he has a 5-second time penalty. Recall now behind, and it's 1.4 seconds behind. So he might actually drop to P4, I would have thought. So you're going to have to really be pushing now using those tyres. You can't afford to make mistakes. So now, crowd indoor, yeah, he's level up hold medium as well. So you've got all these soft runs behind him. So really got to be pushing. But someone that is pushing as well, Ben, he's really getting on the back of Massey. And I haven't really seen Ben this year, so I don't know if he's a reserve or if he's nearing to the full race. Unfortunately, but we'll have to wait and see. I haven't really seen him at the top of the grid this year, but Massey has been at the top of the grid almost every race, and towards the top end of the grid. So he's you could say he's got much more experience of being up here. So that's the yellow flag, and who's that? That's the ERN recall that's gone off. Oh no, commentating's cursed. Please. Because he's been actually rather nice at getting out of the way of people. And here comes his teammate now, GRA, so I'm presuming we'll let him pass. Yeah, there we go, he lets him pass, he goes out on the gravel, and he's out of the points. That's really unfortunate there for that guy. He's got so much talent there, and unfortunately, he just ran out of talent. So, big shame there for him. He's going to be devastated by that one. He was on 12 lap old mediums, they were wearing, but Dame Zero, he's going to look around the outside of 130 up. So he's on the grass, still a bit round his elbow move in. Goes around the outside, oh, is there contact, gets pushed that wide, goes into the grass, gets a 3-second time penalty for it. I think he might get that one taken off, but a bit of wheel tapping now with Fincher Racing, being really aggressive now, Dame Zero is. And he's on the grass, he's in the pit lane and he's hit the wall! It's really screwing him up his track. I don't think that's hit. I think if you go into the... Oh, that's really going to hurt him. He's got damage front wings, put him out into the track again. I don't think that was him reset to track, that would have been the game, most likely. I'll vouch for that one for him. But the race has gone from bad to worse as well. Yeah, he's out. He's in the points, but I don't think he will be for very much. No, he's not in the points anymore, unfortunately. It's a big shame there for Dame. One of his best tracks, he was saying. That just happened. Big shame there, honestly. But hopefully he'll get to redeem himself in this thing. If Massive finishes where he is now, he's going to have a good gap now today of was lead, I think it's 25 or 24 points. That's going to be over 50-point lead, I would have thought. Game 0, so he's scoring in Russia. He's not going to score any here. That's a really big shame because he's retired. Yeah, he's retired. So I thought he's retired in the pits there, but he hasn't. So, but Ben doing really good in that to keep within this time slot of Massive. I've actually just noticed he's picked up a time penalties. You've got a 3-second time penalty, so if you got past him, he needs to try and pull that 3-second gap to win the race. But we're last lap of the race actually, so I don't think he's going to get that one done. So he's going to have to settle for second position. So equals 7 seconds behind. But Fincher Racing right on the back of him there. Let's see if we can get his last lap overtake done. So 3 tenths behind there. Looks like he's maybe struggling a bit on those soft compact tyre. Doesn't look like he has the grip that he did getting out on that curve. Only a 10-second time he's retired in the pit, so unfortunate, really big. He's not going to be happy with that one at all. But Finty Racing doesn't look like he's going to get recall. His recall does have a bit more. He's actually got that same amount of VRS as that's. Oh, that was using P2 of Ben. He's crashed out on the last lap. He's running in P2. This gives recall there, second place. Fincher Racing is fighting now with him, but yeah, Fincher Racing's got a time penalty. We're not going to get that one done. That's big unfortunate there from Ben. He was on board with his teammate Redmond, and it's going to be unfortunate to see his teammate over the wall on the last lap. It's a big shame there, but on board now with Massey coming across the line to win here at Sochi for the Japanese Grand Prix with ERN recall P2. He comes across the line now, with Fincher Racing just behind him. So good work from those guys. Oh, is it side by side with Wispy and Big G? Big G just gets in front there, claiming 4th place. Photo finish there. Zach is P5, Wispy P6, Tertawi P7, GR 8P8. Carly Boy now P9, RF1 P10, Crowd Indoor P11. And Pete, so he's going to wrap up the grid with P12, I think it will be. The X guys, I think. DNF, so big unfortunate there from those guys having an instant so late at the end of the race. But the game gives driver of the day to GR8. So just have to have a look at the standings, see how he did, see if we can give him driver of the day myself. But unfortunately we had a bit of technical issues at the start with the Twitch, but for all you that sticked around to watch the this racing, it was worth it. There we go, Massey winning another race here and extending your championship lead from Dame 0, so really good work there from him. Taking that champagne all the way to the end, so it's going to be a big fight now. So Dame's got some work to do over this 2-week break, maybe trying to work on his race pace to not make so many mistakes that we've seen time and time again from, unfortunately, from him. But yeah, as we do have a as we do come back on the for Division 3, we come back on the 3rd of November. Sorry, January, November. January for this Division 3, and we will be in Russia. So race rundown really quickly. ERN Massey taking P1 with ERN Recall, Finzu Racing, Big G, Zaki's Beast, Wispy, Tertawi, GR8 and P8, Kylie Boy and RRF1, sorry, Redmond is in P10, Crowd Indoor in ERN Crowd in P11, Zach Ben in P12, and the rest were unfortunately DNF'd. So how many did GR8 get? He started P13, so really good work there. But I think I'm going to have to give this one to Fin2 Racing, as he's done really good work there, but I'm afraid it might not work. So Fin2 Racing, you have my driver of the day, but unfortunately I don't think it'll work if I invite you to the party, so that's all we've got time for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here for European Race Night, Division 3, Round 18, and we'll see you on the 3rd of January. 3rd of January, yeah, I believe. Where we come back for the US Grand Prix. It's either 3rd or 5th, one of the two. Anyway, I can't check because my phone died. But we hope to see you back then, and hopefully Twitch decides to work for me. But until then, enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Have a good holiday, New Year. And we'll see you back next year. Goodbye.